Everybody's got travels. 12/27 on Saturday. So it snowed overnight in the Northeast, and it's freezing all day. Great times. We got less snow than they predicted, but more than they should have. But and of course the city is lackluster because it's Saturday and we ain't gonna plow. We don't care because those damn kids aren't going to school. Let's get into the news today. Voting for the best private island for the 25 is Perfect Day at Coco Cay with water slides, 137-foot Daredevil Peak slide, the biggest in the Caribbean, zip lines, balloon to go up to. It is a great day to do things and be able to go where, or just do nothing on the beach. Well, the beaches aren't even be just. It's just a day at the beach. Oh well, and here's your box lunch. Secondhand five ship transactions. These are all older ships, but they're like it's amazing where how old a ship will go and keep going and keep going and keep going. The goddess of the night is sold to Taiwana Orient, and the Costa Magical is sold to the same company. And wow, they're going to do Chinese market cruises. Wow, no one else will bet on the Chinese market, but they will apparently. Sunstone is leased to A&L Blender Expeditions for 3 summers in Alaska. Wow, you don't even have to buy it. You can just lease it and use it. APT Travel Marvel in Greece is a Greece. It doesn't even say what it does. It just says it's a and there's no plans for the ship. It wonders is it going to be turned into a private ship or what's going to happen to it? Celebrity XL is floating out now in November 18th, which is over a month ago. It's in the Caribbean. It will have an open kitchen named Mosaic with local foods to where it is in the Caribbean, it'll have Caribbean food. If it's in the Mediterranean, it'll have Mediterranean food, where they get source local food and showcase a dinner with it. A lot of the riverboats do this, where you can actually go out with the one of the cooks, and he helps pick out dinner, and then he shows you how to cook dinner and cooks you dinner. So Stranger Thing has season has referred to Six Flags and St. Louis. Wow, good for Six Flags, huh? Be referenced in Stranger Things. Of course, it would have been called something else back then, but you know, let's do the short news for the, TikTokers. And they just do anything else. Hey everybody, Scott Travels, 12/27. A Saturday. We got snow here in Boston, more than we should have. The temperature's colder than it should be. And of course, the city doesn't plow because the kids aren't at school, and I don't give a rat's ass about you. Only the kids. Let's get into the news. That's exactly how it is. Best private island by votes. Perfect day at Coco Cay with water slides, 137-foot Daredevil Peak slide, and zip lines, as well as swim up bar pool. It is the great day. It is a perfect day. Other cruise lines need to step up with more things, and NCL says they're going to with their water park and lazy river and other things. Secondhand cruise ships, 5 transaction. You always wonder what happened to cruise ships. Well, they're sold off to smaller markets, and then they're sold off again, like these. The Goddess of the Night sold off to Tijuana, Orient, and Costa Magica. Same company sold off for the Chinese market, which no one else believes in. Sunstone leased to expeditions for 3 summers in Alaska. Wow. You don't even have to buy it. You can just lease it. And you know, vinyl over your name. There's also an APT Travel Marvels in Greece. Bought out 2 more ships, but they don't say what they're doing. It wonders if it's going to be a private yacht. Well, these are smaller ships they're buying, but you never know. Celebrity XL floated out at November 18th. It's in the Caribbean. It has a Caribbean, it has an open kitchen named Mosaic. It will have local foods given in the Caribbean and have, dinners based on that. When it's in the Mediterranean, it'll have dinners based on that. Also, a lot of the river crews do that. You can go out with the one of the cooks. He handpicks the dinner based on your suggestions, and then you go back and he shows you how to make it, and then you eat it. So this is not a new thing. This is just new to bigger ships. And say, Stranger Things recently referenced Six Flags St. Louis. Of course, it was called something else back then, but you know, let's let's not argue things like that. It's hard to get all age correct in these days. So Six Flags was happy as can be to be referenced. So all right, have a good night.